Hi everyone, welcome back to Wise Travel. I'm so excited to be talking about one of the most important topics when it comes to traveling, staying safe. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-timer, it's always a good idea to brush up on some safety tips before you go. So, let's dive in and see what we can do to make sure our trips are fun, exciting, and most importantly, safe. Tip 1. Do your research. Before you even leave your house, it's important to do some research on the destination you'll be visiting. This means looking up the local laws and customs, reading up on any recent safety incidents, and familiarizing yourself with the area you'll be staying in. By doing this research, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect and how to stay safe. Tip 2. Keep your belongings safe. When you're on the go, it's important to keep your belongings safe. This means carrying your valuables in a secure bag, like a crossbody bag or a money belt, and being mindful of pickpockets in busy tourist areas. It's also a good idea to make copies of your passport and important documents, just in case the worst happens. Tip 3. Stay hydrated. When you're traveling, it's easy to get dehydrated, especially if you're in a warm, sunny place. Drinking plenty of water will help you stay feeling your best and avoid any health issues. And, if you're in an unfamiliar place, it's always a good idea to stick to bottled water to avoid any unwanted surprises. Tip 4. Be street smart. When you're exploring a new city, it's important to be street smart. This means paying attention to your surroundings, avoiding dark and empty streets, and knowing how to use public transportation safely. And, if you're in a country where you don't speak the language, it's a good idea to carry a translation app or a phrase book to help you communicate if you need to. Tip 5. Trust your instincts. If you ever feel uneasy or uncomfortable while traveling, trust your instincts. If a situation or a person seems off, it's always better to err on the side of caution and remove yourself from the situation. Remember, your safety is always the most important thing, so don't be afraid to be proactive in protecting it. Tip 6. Know what to do in an emergency. Before you travel, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the emergency services in the country you'll be visiting. This means knowing the number for the local police and the nearest hospital, as well as any other emergency services that may be relevant. By having this information handy, you'll be better prepared in case of an emergency. Tip 7. Stay connected. It's important to stay connected while you're traveling, especially if you're going to be away from home for a while. This means keeping in touch with your family and friends, and letting them know your itinerary and any changes to your plans. It's also a good idea to have a phone with you that works internationally, in case you need to make an emergency call. Tip 8. Try to rely more on credit cards than cash. Using credit cards is generally considered to be safer than carrying large amounts of cash, especially when traveling in unfamiliar places. In the event that your credit card is lost or stolen, it can be canceled and you can dispute any unauthorized charges. Tip 9. Avoid bad situations. Avoid incidents such as fights, riots, or civil disturbances at all times. Stay informed about local news and events and avoid areas that may be prone to violence or unrest. If you do encounter a potentially dangerous situation, leave the area immediately and find a safe place. Tip 10. Don't make yourself an attractive target. When traveling, always be aware of your surroundings, keep valuables out of sight, and avoid flaunting expensive items like jewelry or electronics. Trust your instincts, and if something doesn't feel right, take precautions to ensure your safety. As always, it's important to exercise caution and use common sense when traveling. I hope these tips help make your travels safer and more enjoyable. So there you have it, 10 tips help you stay safe while traveling. With these tips, you'll be able to travel with confidence and have a more enjoyable vacation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips. Stay safe.